research concerning the moon has been discovered, and this research puts moon collision formation into doubt. The new research could rewrite experts' understanding of the formation of our Earth's moon after discovering carbon emissions being emitted from all over the lunar surface. Carbon emissions. Why is that? Scientists believe the moon was completely void of all volatile elements, but there's new research finding carbon ions being emitted from almost all of the moon's surface. The moon was thought to have been formed 4.5 billion years ago, when the theory says that a Mars-sized infant planet known as Theia hit the Earth with a glancing blow, striking at a 45-degree angle, resulting in chunks of Theia and Earth collected in Earth's orbit to eventually form our moon. And well, in that scenario, the heat generated by the collision would have exceeded 5,000 degrees Celsius, hot enough for all elements to have been boiled away. And the analysis from the new analysis from the Japanese Aerospace Exploration Agency's JAXA, Senological, Selene, meaning is a name for the moon in Greek, Selene, Selenological and Engineering Explorer spacecraft found carbon ions being emitted from the lunar surface. So that puts the collision theory into dispute now. What to do? The study from JAXA said carbon is a volatile element that has a considerable influence on formation and evolution of planetary bodies, although was previously believed to be depleted in the moon. These emissions were distributed over almost the total lunar surface, but amounts were different with respect to lunar geographical areas. Our estimates, they say, demonstrate that indigenous carbon exits over the entire moon supported the hypothesis of a carbon-containing moon, where the carbon was embedded at its formation and or was transported billions of years ago. It would be useful to further evaluate initial amounts of volatiles on the moon, for example, future isotopes analysis of carbon emissions from the lunar surface, to provide a quantitative estimation of the mass balance of indigenous carbon, the solar wind, and micrometeorites. NASA is looking to put humans on the moon for the first time since 1972, and NASA has decided it has unfinished business on the lunar satellite, on our moon, and wants to set up a permanent base on the moon, with the missions hopefully taking place beginning 2024. NASA Administrator John Bridenstine made the announcement he wants to set up a lunar colony and called on the best and brightest of American industry to help design and develop human lunar landers. The base would be used as a checkpoint between Earth and Mars, while also allowing astronauts to study the moon in close detail. And this is by Sean Martin on Express UK. So please leave your comments. What do you think is causing these carbon emissions on the moon now? All over the surface of the moon. If you'd like to join me on my Patreon account, you will hear content not covered by mainstream media. These riveting stories will be based on my research, and I will state my opinions and give my personal insight on diverse and controversial subjects and world events not covered by mainstream media, and not supported by YouTube guidelines. So whatever I have on my Patreon, most of those will not be on my YouTube channel. Please consider becoming a member today. More of the most significant and important videos will be on my Patreon channel. Your support helps me to continue my research and keeps this YouTube channel alive. And we depend on your support, your generous charity, because we help economically challenged families here in Athens, Greece, in Kapota, and we also help the young generation with university tuition and the community around our church. Thank you.